Hello there, it's another beautiful week and you're welcome to Good Morning Tourism right here on CHTV. This is the only tourism show where we connect the dots between travel, education, tourism, development, and literally everything. My name is Erica Mintao and we'll delve into the show after this quick commercial break. Do stick and stay with us.
Would like to say a big thank you to our sponsors, CH Travel and Tour. With CH Travel and Tour, they offer services like flight ticketing, hotel booking, visa assistance, car rentals, study abroad. You can contact them on 024-306-8558, 024-306-8558, or you can contact them on their landline 030-231-8932, 030-231-8932.
We are back from that quick commercial break. If you just tuned in, this is Good Morning Tourism right here on CHTV. I have here with me our very own Mr. Samson Kofi Eti Afo, who is with Justly Travel and Tour. Hi, sir. You're welcome to the show once again. I have here with me, in fact, I'm supposed to read his profile. Should I read everything?
Not necessarily. His name is okay.
I have here with me Mr. Tanko Abdullah Ibrahim, who is the head of marketing for Ghana Hotel Association.
Thank you.
You're welcome, sir.
Thank you once again.
In fact, this is like the second time we are seeing you.
Yeah, this is the second time in here.
We are glad to have you back.
Thank you.
You look good.
Thank you.
Mr. Sampson.
You are looking good and jealous your necklace.
My necklace? Yes. I'll get you one. You should get me one when you go to Kenya too. Since that's your home. So I've always, in fact, we've all discussed here so many times, Mr. Sampson, we've always discussed here so many times how tourism is really, how Galamsey is affecting our tourism industry, which is very, very appalling. We've said a lot about it. And now let's look at how does illegal mining, Galamsey, we all know, how does it really affect the tourism industry? Like, let's go in depth.
Thank you, baby. Let me greet our viewers and greet you also. First of all, when we say Galamsey, what do we mean by Galamsey? That is illegal mining. Illegal mining that causes environmental and degradation, scientific intelligence. That means when we say Galamsey, that is the illegal mining that they don't acquire certificates before they operated it, and they do it anywhere that they found that there is a good there. Because in legal mining we have a lot of things that you have to pass through before you start mining. You have people we call geologists. They are going to test the ground whether gold is there or you can't find gold over there. So by those illegal people, when they see that there is a gold here, they will find a way to mine it over there, and it is causing our river body and is damaging our forests and especially our river body, because early 2000s we are not hearing anything like Galamsey, but Galamsey is there for our forefathers. But how are they doing it? They don't use excavators and this big machine excavate it and get the minerals or the soil that they remove the gold in. But right now they are using this big machine. Those are the big machines that they are using it to pollute our water. All our problem can say that we are fighting right now is our water body, because that is the water that we drink. And when you are a tour operator and you have tourists, and Ghana here, about 85% tourists, they come from outside Ghana. About 85%, they come from outside Ghana. And all you need to protect them because they are foreigners. And we have a lot of tour sites. We have eco-tourism, we have cultural tourism, we have farm tourism, we have all kind of tourism. And those foreigners that comes and we send them to these various tour sites. But now the news have got up to the whole world that right now when you come to Ghana, the water that you drink, because water is like wherever you go, you will drink water.
Yeah.
They will use water to cook for you. And the foreigners will come. Maybe they will never stay in the city because they are packaged. They wanted to see village. They wanted to see different things. So you have to send them to the village. Yeah. And those villages that you are sending them, those are where the galamsey
sites
are operating over there. Yeah. So when they hear the news, that's our water bodies are not okay. Our forestry also, they enter into our forest and destroy our forests. And those are the places that when the tourists come, you send them. And look, Americans, when they come to Ghana, they wanted to go to where they are mining to see how they mine gold. Because a lot of people, they haven't even seen gold before, but they don't know how they mine it. So right now, they are afraid to come to Ghana request that we wanted to go to this galamsey site because there's a danger over there. You see, let me read something for you. They say death and ill health. In September 2022, 6-year-old Amma was returning from school when she fell into a pit near her home at Manfi, a galamsey Tone community. Look at this. 6-year-old girl Amma coming from school. He doesn't even know that there is a pit over there, that he just fall in it.
Why after mining they don't cover the pit?
They don't cover the pit.
They leave it like that.
They leave it like that. Okay. And maybe they cover it, or there is a water flood, so you can't see that there's a pit over there. So when the tourists from outside, they are hearing this, and someone say, oh, I wanted to go to farm trip. Farm trip is at the forest, is at the... So if even your house and those things are happening, the tourist is afraid even to request for farm trip. He won't go because he don't know what is going to happen over there.
So not only galamsey ruining our lands and the rest, it is also like a death trap.
Sure, to our own. Look, it's our own daughter.
Yeah.
What about the foreigners? So they won't come. So right now, it make our tourism revenue that we get, it have reduced because of all this news going round. So tourism right now in Ghana, right now, yeah, is a problem for tourism operators.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Sampson. Well said. Mr. Tranquil.
Yes, my dear.
Mr. Sampson have said a lot actually. So what specific tourist destinations do you think has been affected by galamsey?
So let me continue from where he stopped.
Ended. Yeah.
Maybe we are underestimating the effects of galamsey today. That is why for some time now, all the advocacy that is going on, you've not really find the tourism industry maybe advocating for this and say enough is enough. Yeah. We don't have the numbers yet. We don't have the data yet, but it is gradually crippling the industry. Yeah. And I explain why. Why is it crippling the industry today? Why would a foreigner come here? It's coming to what? The 5-star hotels? No. The flat-star house? No. They come into our communities. And those communities are the connectors of the tourism destination we have. And if those communities gradually are being crippled by galamsey, do you know what it means? It's not only affecting the life of the people who even manage our destination, but also affecting our image as a country, as a preferred tourism destination. When they come, they don't eat they don't like the fried rice.
No.
When they don't like what they've been used to at their country.
They want to explore.
They want to explore in our own country what we have. Now, let's look at even all the Galamsey sites we have in this country. Take a Eastern region. Aside being the Galamsey zone, it's also a tourist destination.
Yeah.
Take Ashanti region. Aside being the Galamsey, it's a tourism center. Take a Western region. Aside being Galamsey, it's a tourism center. Take Central region. So when you take Accra out, Accra, I will come and look at Accra in perspective in general. But when you look at all the other side, all the 5 northern regions, and then the Volta region, that will not properly have an effect of Galamsey in those regions. But all the other regions, from Sunyani, from BA, is it
that's about 10 regions.
About 10 regions are into Galamsey. And interesting enough, all these regions are also tourism destinations. And tourism is not just about the food.
Oh no, not at all.
You get it. It's not about the destination center, but it's about culture, our food that we eat. And the food that we eat have been affected. If heavy metal is being injected into the soil, do you know what it means in our food? I'm not surprised that today we have a highs of the kidney problems that are happening in this country.
Which is very appalling.
So then, right now, my favorite food, the contemporary, they say now there's heavy metal. And I can't even go out there and buy, what they call it, contemporary today. So imagine a foreigner get to know this, who is coming to explore our food, knowing that the favorite contemporary that we have, that have a lot of nutrients, that doctor said, look, Ebeyanka, let's eat contemporary throughout. Now they say heavy metals in it, from 3 regions. And I know that if they dump in all the 10 regions, we might even find more. And if contemporary, how much more the cassavas? How much more all the seedling that we plant in the soil? Because there's none of the food that we plant in the sky.
Not at all.
You understand? Yeah. So you can understand that though we don't have the data now to say that it's affecting the tourism industry by this percentage, but we are getting there.
So now, because of Galamsey, a lot of foreigners are scared to come into the country.
Yes.
Do you think the negative international news coverage has played a role?
Of course.
How?
I remember when chicken pox, right, started.
Yeah.
There were supposed to be travelers, supposed to have some visitors from US. When they heard that, they said, let's pause. Let's get clearer. Because they don't know where.
Yeah.
And when it started, we don't know where the flashpoint were. Obviously, for a traveler, would you go?
No.
You will not go. And those news, somebody will say that we don't need to say them, but we have to say them. And we live in the global village. Whatever one item, what we are discussing today, somebody living all the way in the East Africa and the Northern Carolina will watch this program, and then they will know what is happening in Ghana.
So do you think the media shouldn't report on it?
We should report them.
We should?
Yeah, we should. If we don't report them, you see, like my brother said,
it is creating a certain image about us to the foreigners.
But is it true or is not true?
But sometimes they exaggerate.
Is it true?
Is true.
Simple. You see, when authorities begin to feel the pinch, because now we don't have it in high numbers, so we are playing safe with it. But when travelers begin to cut, coming to Ghana, then we know that the numbers coming to Ghana is reducing, and government is losing. Maybe that's the time that they will declare the state of emergency at various places. Maybe that's the time that they will allow the military full takeover of the Galamsey site. Maybe that is how they will begin to repeal the environmental law that is killing us today. Maybe that is what will allow the authorities and then the decision makers to take a decision that will stop and will not have Galamsey today. Maybe. If we don't report them, how do we know?
I think last 3 weeks or so, there was a video all over social media where some police personnel were being beaten at a Galamsey site. They claim they've given the policemen money, so why are they coming back? How about that?
Everybody is corrupt, you remember that?
How corrupted are we?
If they say, it is true. We've been in this country, we've had several kind of radio and TV about Galamseys working with the police, working with the military,
Of course.
working with all the security agencies that are supposed
To put a halt to it.
Yes. If you have a Galamseya who will say, oh, now police, they say, do you know what it means? Recently, one of the agencies that look at the mining industry, actually, she's a female, she's the CEO of that institution, went to a certain site in the Ashanti region. She had to confront the police. Her coming supposed not to be announced, but the police announced it. The police informed the Galamseyers that, hey, so and so is coming. What does it tell you? See, until we begin to feel the full rigors or effects of Galamsey, even the policeman, when one city, he will say no. Because Enkano, I get to me, it has not affected him.
So
we are doing because
with
we have
all
not been
these,
affected.
With all these, how do we curb Galamsey?
It's simple.
How
It's
simple is it?
Politicians must live by this.
Are they going to do that?
They have to. That's what I'm saying, that we've not got to a point where the man that's supposed to go and look and stop, he's been affected by Galamsey. We've not got there. That is why we see it as,
so are we going to wait till we get there before we do something?
But we've done all the advocacy. As we speak, the civil society met the president when? About 3 or 4 days ago, to talk about this Galamsey issue, right? Before then, what was their cry? Let's call for an emergency, right? State of emergency at affected areas. But what happens? When the president said, I have not received the security briefing that suggests that we should call state of emergency, right? So he's waiting until that time. But in the space of time, I've always said that the people that are in the pits, they are not the problem. The problem are the politicians who are involved in Galamsey.
Exactly.
The problem are the ministers, are the businessmen and women who are involved in Galamsey. And I'll tell you what, this broke my heart, and anytime I remember the TUC, the Trade Union Congress, they let this country down. Their action alone would have stopped Galamsey today. Do you know what it means? All government institutions will not work for just 2 days. Do you know what it means to the states? If everybody cares, including all of us sitting in this studio, the media, the banking industry, the civil society, the police, everybody involved say, look, enough is enough. We will not go to work today. We will not go to work tomorrow. TUC should declare indefinite strike. Teachers to say, I will not teach. Students to say, we will not go to. Market women say, we will not go to the market. Do you know what it means to the state? Do you think the state will act with dispatch? Do you think so?
Is it going to work? Will it work?
That's what I'm saying, that a can will be empty. Now everybody have money to import water, so nobody cares. And I've always said that the problem in this country is like a banana that you peel. You know, you can't peel banana at once. You have to peel it side by side. And the more you peel side by side, the more you get the banana to eat. And that is the problem of this country.
Well said, Mr. Tanko. I'm actually getting emotional right now.
Mr. You see, let me come in.
Okay. Briefly.
Briefly. We are talking about the government should declare a state of emergency. We are always saying this, but we see a lot of Ghanaians or public, when we say the state of emergency, a lot of us, we don't understand the procedure.
Okay.
It means a lot.
Kindly walk us through briefly.
Yes. When they say state of emergency, they declare it in this community. You should know that nobody here is going out. even to work. Because when you come out from these premises and police or the force will question, where are you going? And people will take advantage on it and do things that it is not right.
Things like?
Things like, I can just have a gun or kill you because nobody is there, because it's a state of emergency. And when they ask me, you are doing this, you are going to do this, that is why I kill you. And it's a state of emergency. Because nobody, even, let me tell you, when they declare state of emergency in those areas, farmers cannot go to farm. Farmers, they cannot go to farm. Because immediately, if I'm coming, immediately you get out and go to farm. Maybe your farm is closer to the forest. Those forests that somebody can even, you are going to farm, but somebody can do you something or can kill you or something. You are going to the forest and kill you. A whole lot of things will do what will happen.
Since everything has pros and cons.
Yes.
Advantages and disadvantages, of course. So with this, what is the best solution to put a stop to galamsey?
Yes, that is why the government, last time when you listen to the president, before you take a steps, you have counselors, advisors. You don't just get up and do something.
Okay.
You have to start from somewhere. Right now, they declare a state of emergency for the forest areas and the water bodies. That is where we are having the problem right now. So, place the people over there. Anybody at all, they will see it in those river body with these big machines. They will arrest you. Let's start from there. When we see that those things also are not holding. My problem is this galamsey. Before this galamsey will stop, like my brother is saying, those kingpins, they know themselves. Look, when they arrest those kingpins, those galamseys will stop. Because when you see this chamfai or this thing, they are mounting it in the river, on top of the river, polluting the water. Look, the Chinese, who brought them here? Themselves coming. They themselves give them their. Before somebody will come into your country, you have to get invitation. Before you come.
So who invited them?
That is what I'm telling you.
Yes, actually.
Yes, those big men, because they have the machines. And when you go to China, look, let me tell you, cheap labor. People are there, millions. They are not working. So when they have this opportunity, look, they will utilize it. And who give them this chance? Our kingpins, our big men. They give them those invitations or bring this machine. Then they put them in that forest. Then they are working. They are getting there. So when you get those kingpins, at these small boys that they are arrested, that's 1,400 small boys. Mention one kingpin that is in. Mention one kingpin that is in. But they have excavator. Do you know how much they used to buy one excavator? That champagne machine, do you know how much they used to buy it? Not budget people that can get money to buy those machines. So we have people that they are working for, and those are the people that they are ruling us. So before this galamsey will stop, madam, those people that if they don't arrest those people, and let me tell you, you see, politicians, I have a friend who have concession, simple guy, but he have more than millions of dollars. But when you see this guy, simple, he have about 7 excavators. He have big concession. He is doing a genuine mining. He have concession. He's doing that. But when you see the guy, then you say this is the guy, you won't believe it. But they always complaining. Look, we are not swearing the land or the river, but those Chinese guys, those kingpins that bought those machines, they are the people that. And when they can, like my friend like this, he can tell this man, but they won't do it. They know themselves, but they will never come on and say, this man is doing it, this man is doing it, because they sponsor the politicians. Look, I know one politician, I will never mention
then
his name.
People.
Look, the time he is standing for MP, he hasn't got even one CD. But somebody who sponsor him, somebody who give him money to stand, and right now he win. Right now he's a MP. So do you think that when I sponsor you and you become MP and I'm doing galamsey or mining, do you think when you come you can stop me?
We are not that honest enough.
That is it. Yeah. That is our problem. Galamsey, we can use one day to stop it.
If it were you, would you have done that?
Me?
Yeah.
You ask question.
Yeah, if you were you,
yes.
Would you have done that?
I will never do it.
So how do you expect another person to do it?
That is our problem. That is our problem in Ghana. You see, galamsey, you can stop galamsey within 2 minutes.
Okay.
But those are the problems on the ground.
I'm glad my brother has been very honest enough to say that me, I can't.
So let me throw it back to you. If it were you, would you have done that?
I must be honest with you. It's very difficult.
Great.
You know why? They say a hand that feeds you,
you don't bite it.
You don't bite it.
Great.
So sometimes by way, our own tradition has also do not help us.
Then we have no right to complain.
But we have a right to complain.
How?
Okay. You see, it goes back to, let me correct something here very important.
Okay.
The state of emergency is not revolution. It is only revolution that somebody can't take advantage of somebody. Already, maybe you know that.
Yeah.
You're already in my bad books. So when there's a revolution, you know what happens? I'll just take a gun, make it tell, pump. I'm done with you. I've paid revenge in the name of what? Revolution. That's not what we are talking about. State of emergency. You know that this all the river bodies, you don't do any activity there, you don't even come home. And it gives the military an opportunity to now go in without fear or favor and deal with the people. Look, the people doing the ground, they're in the communities. We know them. But like I always say, the people in the pits are not the problem.
The masterminds behind it.
Of course. Because what's the name? Excavator.
No.
Thank you. If I have the money to buy the excavator, do you think I will go in there? And without fear or favor, there are a lot of even private sectors who are big guys in this country. They are innate in this galamsey.
So as a patriotic citizen, why don't you expose them? Since we are all fighting galamsey.
I beg, I'm not part of the report what was projected.
So you see.
No, the truth of the matter is that if a man can buy an excavator over millions of Ghana cedi, he's a businessman. He might not be doing only that business. That's the truth. We know them. Why are we pretending as if we don't know them?
So if you
the states know them,
and then you are not willing to expose them, who do you want to expose them? I know, I don't know them.
I don't say also. I mean, if you know.
So if all of us we know, and then we decide to keep shut.
Our chiefs. Do you think I'll go to a community and start mining without the chief knowledge? And I've always said, if I Santini today, and I will counsel, to say that enough is enough on Asante land. Give them 3 days.
Well, yeah, he has that power.
3 days. I can tell you that every galamsey site, if Nana should say that enough is enough, 3 days, give warning in Asante Kingdom alone.
Why is it that voter reaching? Why is it that voter reaching? They have good, they have mining,
but they
stop it because you can't go to voter region and say you are mining.
Who started mining without them?
Since it is threatening our tourism industry, what are we also doing?
We keep advocating, like what we are doing today. We keep talking about it. We keep hammering it what the effect. We shouldn't wait till we get there. As we sit here, that's what we can do. I don't have
As a tourism industry?
Yes, we should keep on advocating this, talking about it, bringing out the issues.
Is there more we can do?
We can hold guns.
Yeah.
Our guns are the pen and the paper and propriety.
Yeah.
Asa, those who can speak the tree, go to the tree station, speak the tree. Let people understand. Those can speak any other language wherever you are.
Doesn't mean we don't really have a major hand in it?
It's not that, it's
don't have an
because
upper
we
hand.
ourselves have not really analyzed the effect. Like I said, there's no numbers as we speak. Obviously, when you look at the data for the last year report from tourism authorities, that our numbers are showing up.
Yeah.
It's because, well, as for Galamsey, but we still have our numbers showing up. The day we start having when they kept 10, then people will begin to know that if we knew, we should have started yesterday. So maybe it's a wake-up call. Let's begin to talk about it. Let's hammer it. It will affect you and I tomorrow.
Well, there's this adage in Akan that says, so how do we restore it? The affected areas, how do we rebrand it?
Let's reclaim our land. When you go to the environmental law in this country, it gives opportunity when you even mine.
Yeah.
When you do proper mining, you have to now go in the process of reclaiming the land by replanting some of the trees there.
Yeah.
We didn't do it. You understand? So if we can bring that back with the park, is it the Parks and Garden or the people that look at our wildlife area, the Forestry Commission must be heavily involved in reclaiming our land, replanting our trees where the tourism and the Galamsey have affected, where even the government have claimed the land from the Galamseyers. You know, we have some sites that are not go areas. About nine of them or 10, government have claimed some. But recently we know that the Galamsey have also gone back. You understand? So it's a multifaceted kind of approach that we need. Once they deal with the crime issue, they have to deal with the legal issue, and while they deal with the reclaiming issue, and that's how we can solve it.
I hope we all come together. Mr. Sampson, yes. I will give you a particular episode so you vent. Okay? But for today, time is really not outside today. I will personally give you an episode one-on-one. Okay, I promise you that.
I hear you.
We all are enjoying the conversation, Galamsey conversation. You know, it never ends. So do stay with us. When we are back, we'll bring you another exciting topic.
Would like to say a big thank you to our sponsors, CH Travel and Tour. With CH Travel and Tour, they offer services like flight ticketing, hotel booking, visa assistance, car rentals, study abroad. You can contact them on 024-306-8558, 024-306-8558, or you can contact them on their landline 030-231-8932, 030-231-8932.
We are back from that quick commercial break. If you just tuned in, of course, this is Good Morning Tourism right here on CHTV, your number one TV station where we talk everything tourism. Okay, so now, please, enough of the Galamsey. We've said a lot. Let's look at how professional training has shaped our tourism industry. Let's use HOTCAT as an example, which is the Hotel Catering Tourism Training Institute. How has it shaped the industry?
If you know the story or the history of HOTCAT, we'll not be talking about how it has shaped the industry. Because luckily for me, we are in the same building with HOTCAT.
Okay.
So they are some of their classes are even just close to our offices in the way they are right now in Adabraka. Training is key. And HOTCAT was established to provide the training for the industry. Ever since HOTCAT was established, their primary goal, objective, to train and feed the industry. By that time, the industry was so small, and we needed people to be trained. If you know the history of where they are, that is where even the Ghana Airways had their office at the time. So they were the main trainers of the hotels, the restaurant, the state restrooms that we have across the country, hot cat was the main trainer. But again, as you know, in this country, we tend to throw out our babies too early to be in the world and fed for themselves, and that is what has happened to hot cats today. Hot cat, anybody employed in any industry within the tourism and hospitality must at least go to hot cats, have at least 3-month training before you start official work. That should be the plan. They've done yeoman job over the years. Even they are still struggling. Hot cat went dead. We all know that it went dead. But we're glad that the new administration of hot cat are beginning to bring back the good days of hot cat. There are many people who have gone through hot cat training, and they want to tell you that, look, that's the best kind of training they've got. You'll be surprised. There are many people in the industry who are managers of many of the hotels, who are directors of some travel and tour. They got their training from hot cat. So by and large, it has been the pinnacle of training for the industry.
Interesting. Mr. Thompson, hot cat. He has told us the mission of hot cat, and then how it has reflected in the industry. Do you think they prepare their students to meet international standards?
Hot cat. You see, this institution is a very good and brilliant institution. But you see, they politicize it. That is why hot cat right now we are not seeing in it. Politicians have taken over. So any government that will come, things change over there. It's the institution that they train. When you go to hot cats and you come out, you know that yes, you are a professional. You can do everything. But politicians have taken over to the extent that if this government can, it can. You can't even hear hot cats until they have removed that government. Another government will come before that government to, if he is interested in those things, before they will start podcast again. You see, it's a professional institution that when you go to that school, hospitality, tourism, and those things, or you get people over there. But because of the politics, makes that institution, they are not seeing it. But it's a very good institution that I have a friend over there, and Frimpong, Emmanuel Frimpong, also is their secretary or something like that. They have a very good people over there, but politics make that institution cannot function very well. So they can't see the effect of the hot cats. But right now, they have started it again. Even that was last 2 months. We went to the ministry. We have a meeting, still meeting over there. So right now, the government have budgeted for them. But to me, if they give it to the private investor to operate, so that the government will have percentage and regulate it, but the private investor will manage it, we can see that we will have professionals in hotel, in tour site, in whatever.
Even in catering.
You see, but they should give it to the private investors. But the government wanted to take over everything, and these politics and those things maneuver and those. That is why we can see that, but they are good.
So now that they are back on its feet, what's the future like? Do you think it will go down again?
That's why I'm saying that it's a political something. If another government comes and it doesn't concentrate over there, it will go down. But if another political government come and the other, you see that let me give you 4 years, 8 years, you will see that we have professionals. We will have professionals, and when you go to the hotels and this, you will have the professionals working over there. And we need training. You see, those our industry, and we need training. But to train over there is very, very, very expensive. To train over there is very, very expensive. So if you have investors and the government come together and train the people, you can get more workers over there. You see, let me tell you one thing too. you see this unemployment that bring those galamsey also.
We are back to galamsey now.
No, you see, a lot of students who completed the school, but they will never get work to do.
You are more keen on galamsey.
No. You see, those are the things that bring. You see, do you know the population right now in galamsey? 3 million. That they are working at a galamsey mining sector. 3 million. We are about 33 in population, but look at 3 million in one sector. What bring those things? And when I am a university graduate and I'm working over here, and at the end of the month they will give me 3,000 Ghana cedi, and I went there, and a day I'm getting 1,000 Ghana cedi, 30 days or 26 days. How much is it? So I would like to go there and go and work, but when I have a training in this podcast, and just I know that I have a training, there is a work for me. When I completed the school and I will do it, I will never go there. But this is our problem.
You've miraculously found a way to chip galamsey in.
Oh no, you see, our problem is big in Ghana here.
Okay, so a quick
training.
one. You would want to come in?
Yes, when it comes to training, we have the universities who are also giving training on tourism and hospitality. That are taking a lot of heavy work on hot cards. I think going forward, hot cards should be more of a centralized institution that will offer practical solution that will bridge the gap between the academia and then the industry. Currently, we have a lot of people being trained by the universities, but I can tell you for a fact, many of them, when they come, it's a textbook understanding of the industry. So their in-depth understanding of industry until they come. And I believe that when Hotcat is being positioned very well, hotels will be talking about training. Other industry players also be talking about training. As a hotel, for instance, we'll be talking about having a centralized institution that will give us the training that the hotel needs, not the training that the institution feel like they should give. They are two different things altogether. What the industry really needs, then what the institution train, and that's what university are doing. When you take all the syllables, I think it's Technical University at Cape Coast, I think led by Professor Boachi. They are doing excellent work with their new practical training of their tourism and hospitality. And I believe that all other universities should take a cue from there.
Mr. Sampson mentioned earlier that it should be given to the private sector. Don't you think it will become more difficult for people to access?
It can be PP.
How?
Public and private.
Okay.
You understand? We have, you see, one thing we should not forget. The industry called tourism and hospitality is largely driven by the private sector. Largely. How many hotels the state own? How many tourism tour operators the state own them? How many travel and tour do the state own? How many restrooms and restaurants do the state own? So clearly, whatever government will do, they should look at it from private, public partnership. You understand? Yeah. And that will bring the result. So when you are bringing any new product, any new initiative, sit down with the industry. Don't sit in the office thinking that this is what I think the industry need. But maybe what we need is not what you think the industry also need. Yeah. I get my point. So as much as giving them the budget and everything does not solve the solution. Look, tourism and hospitality can solve the unemployment situation in this country. One time. The sector is big. Yeah. And we can only tap the opportunities if we begin to train people and have the standard. As we speak, what is the Ghana standard when it comes to even customer service and hospitality? What's the standard for top operators? Is it graduate, ChatGPT, itinerary? Obia, sorry, I'm a tour operator. Obia, sorry, I'm a tour operator. What is the standard? How do you come in? Travel and tour. How do you come in? You understand? Yeah. So if we begin to now have the standard, now we position Hotcat Anybody that will want to start any business, even in a hospitality business, must go in TOTCAT, have some 3 or 4 certification by the state. That's to say, I have recognized you, you've gone through the training, you understand the Ghanaian standard of tourism and hospitality, and therefore go out there and do business by issuing the certificates.
You see, let me give you one this thing. You see, in Ghana here, we have about 4 or 5 5-star hotels. Let me say 4 or 5-star hotels. But do you know the managers? All the managers are foreigners. Only Labadi Beach.
It's not only Labadi Beach, but Movenpick Ambassador have a Ghanaian general manager. Accra City has a Ghanaian general manager. Labadi has a Ghanaian general manager.
Only Labadi Beach. Okay.
No, not only. That's why it's not only. I'm giving you the hotels that have.
Okay.
He didn't.
Because
he
me,
didn't,
because
he
yes,
didn't
because
let you
me.
exhaust his point.
Yes.
The word only.
Yes.
Yeah, he didn't exhaust his
Me,
point.
that
Let's
is what
listen.
me I know. If
So,
now that they employed Ghanaian general manager, fine. Right now I don't know.
wonderful.
But Labadi Beach, that's a 5-star hotel now.
David.
That is the only one I know.
Okay.
But all the big hotel, Alisa, even Alisa is not a 5-star hotel
No,
now.
it's a 3,
It's
4-star.
4-star hotel and other this thing. They are foreigners. Do you know where they are coming from? Kenya. All the big hotel in Ghana here, Kenyans that are managing it.
Your people.
Ethiopians and those things, some of them.
Do you know why?
Because they have a very good school. Because this tourism school, when you go to Kenya.
Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you.
You will love it. Look, if you wanted to do pottery, if you see this our pottery that the Nkukon Keting they wanted to introduce.
If you go to Kenya.
When you go to Kenya, I went to train at Kenya. This pottery, I went to train at Kenya. Look, we use these local herbs to feed the chicks. But in Ghana here, you have to buy this author's medicine, and this is very, very, very expensive. But since I started last year, and I started giving them this herbal, this neem tree, bitter leaf, garlic, and those things. Look, I started with 2,000 birds. One doesn't got any injured or something. But at first 2,000, maybe casualty about 50 or this thing.
So now how many of them do you have? Still 2,000.
But since I started those things, I don't even experience any casualty.
Okay.
You see, but in Ghana here, we need training.
Yeah.
We need training because we don't train our industry players. So if everybody get up, I wanted to do this by having got the knowledge about it. And one thing to our advice, look, if you don't spend, you won't get it.
I want you to reiterate again. If you don't do what?
If you don't spend,
You won't get it.
you won't get it.
But where is the money to spend?
Yes, you have to start from somewhere.
But what's here the kind of basic? Where is the Ghana?
So if I have 1,000 Ghana cedi, I wanted to enter into maybe say coconut or plantain and 1,000 Ghana cedi. Look, I can use 500 Ghana cedi for consultant. Consultant will tell me the coconut that you wanted to sell. Do this, do this, do this, do this. The rest of the 500 Ghana cedis, I can use it to start. Because I have education from consultant, the one who have experience in the business. By Ghana here, if everybody get up or computer school, I wanted to get into it. You have millions of dollars, 2, 4, 5 days, then the business collapse because you haven't got idea about the business that is doing. That is why look, that school is very good school. But government and the private business have to come together and train our people. The training is very, very important.
Thank you, Mr. Tranquil.
To end it, to podcast to be positioned very well. That's why the Ghana Hotel Association is calling for what we call compulsory membership.
Okay.
When we have a compulsory membership, we also introduced the compulsory training by all staffs. As we speak, many who employ without training their staff. And when you don't train the staff, don't expect to give the standard of service. But until we get the compulsory membership, each and every hotel will begin to train. It's a mandatory. In fact, part of the requirements before you can be licensed by the GTA, given certificate by the association that you belong. When we say compulsory membership, we are not saying come to Ghana Hotel Association. Other association must spring up, but it has to come with a caveat that association with more than 10 or 12 membership in across the regions must give you an opportunity to do so. And that Hotcat should be placed as a center where each and every hotel will send their staff for training at Hotcat. And that is where we begin. So they do offer practical training, not what the university are doing, not what the polytechnic are doing.
It will be more practical oriented.
So before you go into the main world of work, and that opinion is a long-standing solution that we can have for.
Of course. Thank you, Mr. Tranquil. Mr. Sampson, your last remark. Please, no galamsey.
Oh, no galamsey. The only thing I can suggest is, look, as a young entrepreneur, if you wanted to do business, look, don't wait. Look for somebody. If you have a little money, look for somebody who have the experience. Go, let the person train, even 6 months, 3 months, 1 year. Go to training. Train yourself before you enter into that business. Training is a very, 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 very important. If you have the training, you can do it. Even when you have your employers, even because you have the training, before your workers will come to the to work in the morning, you started the work already because you know what you have to do. So when you started and your workers come, they will never come and sit down because even our boss himself is doing the work. How much more the one who is paying me if he is on the field? How much more me? Training is very, very, very important.
Even if it means to traveling to Kenya for training.
And when you have the resources, but you have to start from somewhere. You won't get up and go to Kenya. You won't get up and go to Kenya. You have consultants in Ghana. Anything you wanted to do in this world, you have somebody who started it before you are coming to start.
A little. Yes. My producer, please give me a minute.
Yes.
You said we have good consultants here in Ghana. So why did you fly to Kenya for training?
No,
is it that we do not want to patronize our own?
No, that's why I'm saying that. We have good consultants in Ghana. But anything you are doing, you start from somewhere. Because I didn't just get up and go to Kenya. I started it in Ghana. Not only Kenya, I travel a lot. But I started it in Ghana. You started the consultation in Ghana? And then you sealed the deal in Kenya? Yes. You see, so you just don't get up and say... If they are good enough, why would you have to go to Kenya to finalize everything? Oh, you need to look for new ideas. That is why day in, day out, we have to learn. You need new ideas. Okay. You see? Yeah. So things that they are doing in Ghana here, maybe when you go to South Africa, it's a new thing that when you learn, you come and add it to the one that you know. Oh, great. So, well convinced. Training is very, very important. Very good. Thank you so much, Mr. Sampson. Thank you, Mr. Tanko. Thank you. This is where we draw the curtains down today's episode. Of course, this is Good Morning Tourism right here on CHTV. I am Erica Minta Ohini. See you on our next episode. Bye.